did that all by myself. So we're calling this Sunday Surprise because we weren't supposed to be on here. So I'm saying, surprise, we're on here. But I'm going to ask you real quick, if you're watching at the beginning of this, do me a favor. Share this video. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, share it. I'm also going to send a link out via a big email blast with this video in it. So this morning is a lot different than what Sunday mornings are. I'm on sabbatical. But I just felt like I should pop in, quick video update, not update, but just some announcements, some just talk real for just a second. But I need you to get this information to as many people as you feel, well, just anybody you know. Just share it. Just, if you're on here, share it. That's just the help, okay? Yeah, pretend it's like a meme of what somebody ate for dinner and you thought it was awesome. Just pretend it's like that. That's what we hear. Man, I'm looking rough on sabbatical. Sorry, but that's all right. Okay. All right, so here, first thing. We're really struggling with our Halloween event, Trunk or Treat. All right. Here's what it takes to do Trunk or Treat in a regular setting. $2,500 and about 50 volunteers. That includes 15 people who are going to have trunks and cars in the event. Now, we can pare it down. Paring it down means we can do it for about $1,500, and we still need about 15 cars. So that's going to bring us to about 20 people to volunteer. 15 of those in cars. We had 5 other folks that are just going to run butts off trying to get this done. So that's kind of where we're struggling. Not going to lie to you. It's difficult without physical help. It's difficult with to spend that kind of money. But we just don't know. If we can, hold on. There's a motorcycle gang coming through. Literal gang. At least they're quiet, kind of. Oh, what's it on that eye? Anyway, I don't know if you can still hear me, so I'm going slow. I'm going like 100 bicycles or motorcycles. Sorry. All right, so there's where we are. If we can get $1,500, we're not taking it out of the general budget. We just decided we can't do that. If somebody wants to get $1,500 towards Trunk or Treat, or a group of, if we gather in the next, let's just say 4 days before the end of the week, $1,500, we'll spend it on Trunk or Treat and 15 cars. Right now, we have 7. So we're almost halfway there. Right now, we put that up there that it's canceled. We can bring it back as long as we can get stuff. I'm here with some grandkids, so hold on, let me show you. Where are they at? There's one, and with the truck. Okay, sorry. Let me show you. The other one's over here somewhere, but she's gone. She's gone. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's Halloween. Yes, sir. We'll go knock on the door. It's just like regular church for me, baby.
Let's go.
I can't go. Anyway, okay, so that's Halloween. Push that. Push it. If you want to do it. If you want to see us do it, you got to push it. We just need your help. Can't do it without the $1,500 and 15 different cars. Okay, so let's do that. If you want to do it, we have no problem not doing it, but we got to have this stuff. I can't go right now. You got to go find Papa. All right, next. You received a bunch of email correspondences in the past week or so about a vote that's coming up. This is from advisory council. I've been abreast of everything that's going on, but I'm not in those meetings. I get the same emails you do. There was some confusion. It just to see what they're coming up with, but then to communicate back with you that, hey, we need to pause. We need to get together. So very important. October 26th is an all-church member meeting. Now, the reason it's emphasized that way is because you cannot vote if you're not a member, all right? And just to be real honest with you, if you're not a member, we don't need to hear from you. It's from, as far as comments or questions, we don't have time. They don't have time. There's enough of members who are. So if you're not a member, I'm just asking you to stay, just hang loose, pay attention, watch. We want you to be involved as far as just knowing, but we just can't spend the effort chasing down information that you would like to have if you're not a member. So, and a member means you filled out a church covenant based on the bylaws that we all voted on. So if you have not turned in a church covenant, you are not a member. You have to read bylaws. You'll know that a church covenant means that you've contacted me, you've requested interest, we've exchanged some communication, and we started this February of 2023. So if you haven't filled out a church covenant since February 19th, 2023, you're not a member. If you want to be, we want you to join us. But it takes effort. I'm going to just let me address that too. Just having a piece of paper on file doesn't do Beach Baptist any good. If you want to be a member and you filled out the church covenant, I need you to be involved. I need you to be contacting. I need you to show up, especially if you're local. If you're around the beach or if you're in Fort Myers, you need to be there more often. You need to be there helping. Sunday mornings, we have around 35 to 40 folks average on Sunday morning. You would know that if you're here. Show up, hang out, be a part. That's being a member of Beach Baptist. All right. Now, you don't have to do any of that. That's just a plea for me. All you can do is fill out the paper and you're a member. You know, it's not a thing. We're not holding your feet to the fire. We're not counting your volunteer hours. Well, that'd be a good idea. Maybe we should count volunteer hours. Nah, that's not in the bylaws. Don't worry about it. So anyway, yes, lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff going on. There was some confusion, some questions. So all that's getting answered October 26th. That's the reason I wanted you to share this video in the beginning, is that we want as many people to get this video to know October 26th is happening. You need to be part. You need to be involved. You need to be communicated with. So listen, if you haven't received emails and you thought you should have been receiving emails, my email address is sean@beachbaptist.org. Mally's is Mally, Mallie, at beachbaptist.org. Send an email to one of those two and say, hey, I thought I was a member. We'll get you cleared up. Not a big deal. We just got to do some background paperwork stuff, some stuff on the computer. It's just very important we do. I picked the loudest place on the planet to do church. That's okay. Okay. So enough of that. October 20th, very important. If you're a member, very important. If you're not a member and you want to be, very important. If you're not a member and you don't really know if you want to be, or you're not really interested in being a member, go on vacation, whatever, or just focus and watch and pay attention. I'm not. No. All right. Oh, so we're back off sabbatical this week. We'll be back on campus Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it is. We have a concert we're finishing our trip off with, and then we'll be back on campus, live services next Sunday. This is another thing that's a big change to our campus is the government grant is ended. So everyone that works at the church is being paid under a government grant to help with the market and disaster relief. That ends October 13th. So there's a lot of changes that are going to happen after October 13th. People are going to disappear. People are going to go away. People you see their faces that work there. Unless they volunteer, they won't be there anymore. And we have quite a few volunteers. And some of those folks are going to turn around. They're going to volunteer some too. But a lot of changes happening on October 13th. So just kind of focus and help us in on that. It is going to be detrimental to the life of Beach Baptist if after October 13th, there's not as much if there's not any more hands-on help on campus. Things will have to shut down. Things will have to stop. So I just don't have any question. I mean, I don't want any surprises. Sorry, I didn't mean that way. I don't want any surprises. After October 13th, if there's not more people hands-on, things are going to close down. We'll have to shut the market down certain times. We only open when we have manpower to do so. Church services, same way. We rely on the grant to get church services. Literally, a lot of times get church services pulled off because there's not enough volunteer hands on deck. So you get that email address again, sean@beachbaptist.org, mallie@beachbaptist.org. And if you're willing and ready to jump in and actually do the work that it takes to put church on and keep church running and help, we're all for it. We want to hear from you. Just tell me, I'm in. Let me help. And then lastly, I don't plead for money. I don't talk about money. Y'all know that. if you're new here, you've never heard me really talk about money much. It's getting tight. Okay, it's just one of those things. If you can support us, beachbaptist.org. You'll find all the links that you can to give Beach Baptist to further the ministry efforts. I mean, if everything shuts down October 13th, and things get really lean, I'm going to need as much money. It's all up to you all. The church is yours. What we do, how we do it, is all based on your support, financially, physically, in person, helping, and being a part of it. It's just where we are. All right. So I hope this is uplifting, because I'm not. I'm uplifted by it because the future has a lot in store. God has plans for us that we're just walking through. Sometimes they're difficult choices. Sometimes they're difficult things to watch happen, especially if you're just tied into what it used to be, or if you're tied into what church is supposed to look like. You're going to mess you up around here. That's just all there is to it. But I'm excited for what God's doing on Beach Baptist campus. I don't even know what it looks like, but I'm excited. He's in charge of it, and not me, or you are. We're just jumping in and participating in everything we could do that God puts in front of us. That's all I can promise you, and that's where my heart is. So I hope this is an uplifting thing, right? All right, information. Go ahead and send it. Pass it along. Help me get this information to as many people as you know, right? Halloween thing, very important, because that's coming up quick. And then also the vote on October 26th, that's coming up even quicker. So get the information out there. If you're not, remember, she is not happy. If you haven't been communicated with and need to be communicated with, she's basically, look, send me Sean at beachbaptist.org, SHAW at Mali, MALI, beachbaptist.org, and we'll get you all the information. We'll keep you in the know. All right. Can't tell you this enough. Okay. Last video we're going to do about this, and then everything else you'll be able to catch up with on emails. Got to watch those emails though. Okay. A lot of people get emails and they say they didn't get emails. Did y'all know that everything is sitting out on Planning Center tracks? You're getting emails. It could be going to your spam. You need to check that. All right. Find out. Sean at beachbaptist.org, Matt at beachbaptist.org, member at beachbaptist.org. That's the only 3 emails that we send stuff from. All right. So happy Sunday. Happy week. Let's see what's going on Fort Myers Beach and what God has planned for your church. All right. Let me pray for you. And then we're just going to sign off here and see you back on campus Sunday morning. God, we thank you. You have given us this place to work from, this place to interact with, the community to build and to help and to restore. I pray for everyone who watches this, who will get a link to this, whether you're right now or in the future here, that you've done or will do everything you can, everything they can, to be a part of what you're doing. Help us to come together and be the church the beach needs, the kingdom needs. Different, working, helping, glorifying you. In your name we pray. And we'll see you on campus. How do you end this?